figuring out what happened to her?
We're starting to be able to narrow things down a little bit, but no, at this point everything is still open, and we're going to continue to come out here, and we're going to continue to talk to people, because there is a chance that something's been overlooked, that somebody didn't realize what they're looking at was actually suspicious. So we're going to continue to come out here and follow those up till the case is closed.
We're now heading on day 5. Yesterday there were reports that there were cadaver dogs out. Is this turning from search and rescue to just a recovery?
Absolutely, the entire spectrum is what we're looking at. We're not going to leave any stones unturned. I would like to think that she's gone with a friend or relative that we don't know about, and she'll show up today back at the mobile home. That would be the absolute perfect scenario. But we're going to go from that scenario all the way down to the other end, you know, if it's a bad news type of thing. But we're not ruling anything out at this point.
Her brother indicated that perhaps there had been an argument with her sisters. Do you know? Can you tell us about that? What happened?
Yeah, I'm not aware of any serious argument that she had prior to. I mean, it could, families argue, so, but no, I'm not aware of any significant argument that she might have had with the family member.
Tell us what's happening today, and can you give us something on your resources?
Today, unlike the previous couple days, we're not actually, at this point, not going to be doing anything in the water like we've done past couple days. We still have the FBI helping us. The resources have not diminished in any way. We have as many resources now as we had at the beginning of this investigation. In fact, we're bringing in additional resources as we need them. So no, nothing's being, it's actually ramping up, and you know, as we find that we have needs in certain areas, we're bringing in more resources. And that actually brings me to an excellent point. I brought in a resource for myself to help me answer the phone, so hopefully we'll be able to get to your phone calls in a little more timely manner today.
How close is she to her father, and is it strange that her father's not here, being here, helping with the search, answering questions, or just being here with the family?
I have a hard time speaking on exactly, you know, a father-child relationship and what's happened, you know, how close they've been in the past. Everybody's a little bit different, so I don't even want to go down that road trying to speak of what he's thinking or what he's doing.
You don't know where he is, though?
No, not at this point, we don't.
So you don't know if she might be with him?
That's a possibility.
Has there been
yes.
an attempt to contact him recently?
That I'm not aware of. As I said, we've interviewed him a few times when he came up. And I'm sure that, you know, if we need to re-interview him again, we'll be able to locate him.
The surveillance video, do they show her walking off the premises?
And the surveillance video shows her leaving her mobile home. It was a surveillance video camera on the mobile home, so that's all it shows. It doesn't show anything more than that.
So just so we're clear, you're saying you don't know where he is, but you haven't looked for him either?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's not like your search is coming up and seeing the father. It's not like he's missing, you just haven't tried to find him.
That's exactly right. I think, you know, if we need to go locate him, we'd be able to, if we had any more follow-up questions, things like that. But no, we didn't assign somebody to him to sit on him and drive with him everywhere he went or anything like that, but I think we'd be able to locate him.
Is there a deadline on your resources? I mean, is the FBI saying, we're going to stay for another week, but if nothing pops, we have to go? I mean,
Yeah.
do you know?
Absolutely no deadline on the resources. It completely depends on the leads. As I said, we got 100 additional leads yesterday. So with those leads, we can't cut back on our resources. We're going to continue to follow them all. It'll be up to the chief to decide if our leads start drying up, if it doesn't seem like any new information is coming in, if things get ramped down. But at this time, there's absolutely no plans to ramp things down.
Lieutenant, how frustrating is this at this point, day 5? I mean,
extremely frustrating. The focus that we want is we want her back safe. I mean, that's the bottom line. And the fact that every day that goes by, everybody gets frustrated. I know you guys, the media, have gotten frustrated that the investigation, we haven't had any good news to report. We've gotten frustrated as police officers because we've all become personally invested in this particular case. The public's gotten frustrated because they want to see her home. I noticed on my way in as I was driving in on 11th Street, there was a huge sign that somebody had hung on their fence saying, "Please come home, Sandra." The public wants her to come back, so we've appreciated all the support that we've gotten from everybody. We appreciate you guys putting it out. But yeah, it's extremely frustrating. We haven't been able to draw this to a conclusion.
Did the father ever say that he wanted the girl to leave?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Let me ask you about the delay, because our news department called your department right after we heard about this, about between 8 and 9 Saturday night. We were told, your folks told KCRA there was no missing child. Then we didn't find out about it until the next morning. There appears to be about a 12-hour gap. Did that delay alerting the public, getting out to look for this little girl?
I see, and I'd heard that, and I brought it up, and I couldn't find out exactly because I wasn't here that particular night, so I can't speak to exactly what the delay might have been with your station or any other station for that matter. We were out in the mobile home park that night. We searched from trailer to trailer. You know, as I mentioned yesterday, we had the CHP helicopter come out. We had bloodhounds come out that night. So yeah, if we made that delay to notify the media, then it was something that, you know, we'll look to improve on next time. It's an unusual case. We haven't had a missing child like this in the city of Tracy. It's a new experience for us, and I don't think there's been one in the valley for quite a while. So we're living and learning, and it's something when this case is done and we can focus on and go back, maybe that's something we can correct next time. But right now our focus is strictly forward to try and bring her home.
Her school principal visited her family a couple of days ago. Do you put any significance on this report that maybe she was having trouble at school? Her parents were unhappy about that, and that might be a reason she might have left on her own?
Not that I'm aware of. When we were out at the school the other day for the meeting with the parents, I mean, there was a huge poster in there with support from her friends. It appears she was very well liked out at the school. So, if there were any issues like that, I'm certainly sure it wasn't a thing that she wouldn't want to go to school for, because obviously she was very well loved by her classmates. So.
The two people of interest, are they cooperating with you?
Yes, so far everybody has been cooperating with us, and as I mentioned yesterday, as far as people of interest, nobody's been ruled out. Yes, there were two people that were named in the original search warrants, but at this point we are talking to everybody. Nobody's been ruled out. It's a pretty broad investigation right now.
So as of today, you said you're not going back to the water at all today. Where
Right.
are you going today? I mean, is it just making phone calls and knocking on doors and searching this area again?
It's hard to say where these leads are going to take us. As I said, we're going through 100 more today. So as the leads take us, I mean, if we need to do another water search today, we will. We're not, but at this point. But if the leads come up that the detectives are looking at today, that's where they're going to be guided by the leads that have been coming in.
Are there ground searches today?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Lieutenant, you said that there would be more searches this weekend. What can you tell us about that?
Nothing finalized yet. I'll try and get an answer for that maybe at the next press conference. We had that huge search on Saturday and Sunday with the teams out. I'm sure they're probably looking at something like that again this weekend, but I'll find out.
Do you have new photos for release?
I sent the afternoon crew that was out here. If you want any photos, please give me your business card at the end of this with an email address. I sent a lot of photos out yesterday. Unfortunately, I sent it on a big email first and realized some of you may not have gotten them. So I sent them out on small emails again this morning. But if you haven't received those photos, please give me your card with your email address, and I will send out photos. There's about 15 new ones.
Did the mother say anything about a custody battle that maybe in the past the father said, I want my daughter to be with me, anything of that sort?
No, not that I'm aware of at this point, no.
Do you know why they were estranged?
No, I don't. No.
So there's just the two people of interest right now?
No. Everybody is of interest. Those were just two people that were named in the search warrants. But no, everybody is of interest.